Hello everyone, I'm Crystal Kate and welcome to my channel. Today's look that I created is my 21st birthday glam makeup look. I didn't know what I was going for. I actually winged this entire look, but I loved the way it turned out. I envisioned this to be a mauve, pink, peachy makeup look and it turned out great. I really liked it. I really liked how the rhinestones on the lids really made a pop because I didn't really have to do a liner, which, you know, I kind of got lazy today anyway to do a liner. I did extra on the highlight. I went a little above and beyond. I did the Too Faced highlighter and the Becca highlighter mixed together. More of a pop on the cheekbones. I also wanted to apologize for those of you who are waiting for my Christmas video. I didn't really like the way it turned out. I wasn't feeling myself too much in the video. I wasn't feeling it at all actually. I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't the first video that I would want to put out on YouTube. I felt like this is the one that I want to put out, my 21st, you know, birthday look. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I did recreating this look. First things first, I already have moisturized my face with some Vaseline lotion, which I actually really love. It comes in a big tube. It is actually body lotion, but I do use it for my face only because it dries matte and it doesn't give a sticky, dewy, greasy finish, which I love. First off, I already did my brows only because it takes like 10 to 15 minutes for me to do my brows. So I'm going to use a damp beauty blender, which is already damped, and I am going to try a new foundation today, which shout out to my mom. She got me this as an early birthday gift. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a few pumps on the back of my hand. Oh my gosh, it's really liquidy. Look at that. I'm going to be hitting the forehead, the nose, the chin, my cheeks, and the side of my face, pretty much everywhere, and then I'm going to go with the damp beauty blender and just blend everything out. After foundation, I'm going to do a bit of concealer. I do my concealer after my foundation, and then I'll do a separate concealer just to give it an extra highlight. So, and a little quick side note, I actually really don't like the consistency of the NARS foundation, only because it pumps out really liquidy and it comes out it's really runny. So I don't like that. I'm not used to that actually, and I don't like it. So that's just personally my opinion, what I think of the foundation. But okay, I'm going to go into the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm going to actually use this to conceal, but later on I'm going to go into the Makeup Forever concealer and use that to highlight. So right now I'm just going to conceal underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, the side of my mouth, and little streaks on my forehead. And then going in with a damp beauty blender, I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out. I just finished the concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and this is Victoria. This is my doggy. Can you say hi? She's been bothering me the whole time. She just wanted to sit in my lap. Okay, sit. After I'm done with my concealer, I just want to go ahead and set my entire face, and then I'll go ahead and set at the end. I'm going to be using the Me Little Peas Compact Powder in shade number 10. It gives me a beautiful finish, buildable as well, and it fits my skin tone perfectly. Okay, after I powdered my face, I'm going to go ahead and start the contour. Now what I do is I actually warm up the face first, make everything just add more color to the face because we already did our concealer and foundation. We look so pale, and then after that I'm going to actually go in with strict contour and just really contour my cheeks wherever the areas I want to contour. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in the shades Shadow Play and Subconscious. I'm just going to mix those shades up. I'm not going to be too heavy with my kabuki brush when I dip the product in, and then wait a little bit, and then I'm actually going to go with the darkest shade, which is Sombre, and really contour the areas of my face. I'm going to contour my cheeks, my jawline, and a little bit my forehead, and then my nose. I'm just going to use the Too Faced Candlelight Glow highlighter. And this is the powder duo, and I'm just gonna dip it with my ring finger and swipe it down my nose. I'm just gonna go with my favorite all-time blush ever, like ever, by NYX. This is in the shade Cinnamon, number 08. It's a really pretty orange peachy color. I love peach. I'm gonna do this as an undertone color, and then I'll go in with the e.l.f. blush palette. And doesn't really say a number, it just says dark, and it's a quad. So you have a peachy color, magenta. This one kind of looks like Orgasm from NARS, and then I have a really deep plum color. So I'm just gonna mix a whole bunch with the peach. I'm gonna use a blush brush by Joe and Joe from Australia. I'm going to probably mix these two colors. There's no name, there's no number, so I'm just gonna show it to you guys. One is like a really magenta mauve color, perfect for the look I'm going for today, and then a darker plum pinkish color. I'm just gonna mix those two and tap the excess off, and then apply in the apples in my cheeks. So for the eyes, I'm going to do a pinky mauve-y peachy-esque look. Okay, so taking Limit with the shadow brush that they give you in the palette, I'm gonna go ahead and just sweep it back and forth on both lids, just for a base. But then now I want to go into Nooner, also in the Naked 3 palette, and probably just darken it up a bit on the highest points of my crease, so a little above my crease. I'm just gonna darken it just a bit with the same brush. I'm gonna be taking Rebel from the Tartelette and Bloom palette with a small eyeshadow brush. I've been using this for so long. I love it. This is my everyday eyeshadow brush, and it's perfect for travel size too, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in and bring that color into my crease to darken it up. Now dipping into my, we're gonna chocolate dip into my palette. I'm just gonna be focusing on the pink rose. Gonna go ahead and go into the first pink shade and the third one, just mixing it up. Again, there's no name or number to the colors, so I'm just gonna show you guys what colors I'm using. And using the same small eyeshadow brush, I'm just gonna apply the product, and then going in with my Mystique small eye crease. I'm actually going to use this just to blend into the crease. So those are two brushes I'm going to be using. Okay, so I actually really like how it turned out. It's very mauve. It's a very mauve, pinky look, which is what I was going for. So there's just really pink in the inner corners and the outer corners. Okay, so now taking my Lorac Unzipped palette, I think I want to jump into Unbelievable and Unreal, these two shades right here. And can we just look at this for a second? Look how disgusting this is. Just like, no. I've had these nails on for a little over 2 months, and I'm so busy, I haven't had time to go to the salon and take off my nails, so apologies. Let's do these two shades, mix it up. I want to do it on the lids. I'm going to focus on the lids, but it really doesn't matter because later on I'm going to go with some adhesive rhinestones and really just glue the rhinestones on my lid anyway, but I want some pink in the background. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm taking my e.l.f. concealer brush and dipping into Unreal. I'm tapping the excess off, and I'm going to go ahead and distribute the product on the lid. Now I'm going to jump into Unbelievable, which is same in the Lorac palette, and I'm going to place the color on top. I really like how it's turning out. Not so bad for winging it. Okay, I'm taking the shade Charmer in the Tartelette Bloom palette with the Mystique Medium Oval Shadow, and I'm just dipping into the product, and this is just gonna be the underneath my brow bone, so I'm highlighting my brow bone. You guys ever do your makeup and you think of something so funny and you just can't stop laughing? Yeah, I just had that like 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the lid. This is the NYX Roll-On Shimmer in the shade Nude. I love this. I've had this for a year and I really hardly ever use it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and roll it on the lids. And then I'm gonna take my Naked brush from the Naked 3 palette. On the other end, it's more of a flat brush. And I'm just gonna push the product onto the lid. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the adhesive rhinestones. And I have these ones from Swarovski. You can purchase these at your near arts and crafts stores like Michael's. I got these at Michael's or maybe Joann's. Anything that's going to be glued on the eyelids, please be very careful. I'm doing this only because I've done it before many times and I'm used to it. I like the feeling of it on the lids. It's really heavy, and not even including when you're going to be putting lashes on, but just be very careful. When you apply this, I'm going to be using the eyelash glue, and I'm using, this is in the brand Lust or Loose. It's L-U-S, and it's a Korean brand eyelash glue. I love it. So I'll be doing the rhinestones on the lids, and then I'll show you guys the finished look when it's complete. Finished with the lids. I really love how it turned out. I envisioned the look of what I wanted and it came out on point. Although I was gonna do a liner, but I feel like because the rhinestones are really like a pop for the eyes already, you don't need a liner, and it's just gonna make the look really heavy, which I don't want, because what's already heavy is the rhinestones. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my falsies. I'm gonna do mascara first actually and then do falsies. Apologies. I'm going to be using the Angel Mask Transplanting Gel mascara. These are the mascaras with fiber. And then after the mascara, I'm going to go ahead and apply my favorite lashes, which is the Glamour Ardell Wispy Lashes. Most of the time, I'm usually wearing those lashes. If not, I'm wearing the double wispies from Ardell. I don't know how some girls can do like mascara from far and do this. I need like my own personal mirror for like a close-up look. Okay, so I'm gonna apply some glue on my lashes and then go ahead and apply that onto my real lashes, which I hope it glues. Now going in, I did my lashes, my eye makeup is complete, but I do want to add some of the Nooner from the Naked palette, the Naked 3 palette, and just really enhance the outer corners, only because, you know, I was going back and forth, touching it and palming my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and dip into Nooner, tap the excess off, and just focus on the outer corner and just blend everything together, make everything seamless. I'm going to dip into the two pink colors, mixing it and applying it in the inner corner, a little bit on the lid. The rhinestones are already there, and just a little bit in the outer corner for more pink in our eyeshadow look. Lower lash line, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. smudge brush. This is literally so affordable. It's $1 and I love it. It really pays off. Gives me the look I want, and I'm using the Mystique Small Oval Blending. This one is I'm going to use to blend all the shadows underneath my eyes. Dipping into Nooner, tapping the excess off. I'm going to go ahead and start in the middle of my lower lash line and just applying the product. I'm going to be using the MAC Pigment in the shade Vanilla. I got this in, this is the one that retails for $10. It's a small tube one. I love it. It's beautiful. I mean, the color is so crisp and so sparkly. It's just the perfect shade for the inner corner for this look. I don't have any MAC Fix Plus on me, so I guess I'm just gonna apply it dry. I don't mind. I'm gonna dip it in with my Mystique small oval blending brush. I did clean it before I dipped it into this. And go ahead, tap the excess off. Again, this is pigment, so it's gonna pretty much fly everywhere. And I'm gonna go ahead and dab it into my inner corners. Okay, I finished with the inner corners using the MAC pigment. Just gonna add some pink. I'm gonna go with the second to last color. Dip it with my Mystique small eye crease brush. Now I'm going to go in my favorite concealer ever. It's the Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer in the shade number 5. I'm going to use this to actually highlight. So I'm going to do it underneath the eyes and a little bit on the sides of the nose. And that's really pretty much it. Probably not even the nose, probably just underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to squeeze out just a tiny amount of product that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be using my ring finger and just dab it and apply it on very gently. I'm going to be using the foundation brush from Jo & Jo Australia. And I'm going to pat it ever so slightly. For the lips, I'm using my favorite lip liner of all time, which is the Revlon in the shade Rose. This is like my everyday lip liner. If not this, then it's probably the Boutique lip liner from the shade Natural from Sally's Beauty Supply. I like that one too. But this one, it's more of like a peachy nude mauve undertone of brown. And then my favorite lipstick as well, which is a perfect combination, which is the Smashbox in the shade Latte, and it dries matte. It's beautiful. This is also a nudie peach color with an undertone of a little bit of some brown, barely. It's more of a nudie peach. So I normally line the lips, run this guy over, but lately I've been into the Ulta matte lip cream, so I'll go ahead and line my lips and then put this guy over on top as well. Even with the lipstick, it just comes out with this beautiful rose nude peach color. It's beautiful. So this is how it is. Okay. Oh, I love this color. This is like the perfect nude rose color. It's so pretty. I do overline my lips just a tad bit because I like a big, voluptuous, plump lip. It's my signature thing. I like it, so. Last but not least, we're going to highlight. I am torn between the Too Faced Candlelit Glow and Becca in the shade Moonstone. I love these two highlighters, so I think I'm just gonna mix both of it. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Bronzing blush. This blush is for bronzer, but I love how much pigment and how much product it picks up for the highlight, only because I do like to overdo my highlighter. That's just me, personal preference. I love it. I like an extra glow. No matter if it's winter, summer, fall, I like that extra glow above my cheekbones. So I'm going to go ahead and dip it in the product, tap the excess off, and apply it where I want my highlighter to be, which is right above my my cheeks, the brush and the bronzer. So the bronzer, it's bronzer. And then I'm going to go in with Becca highlighter in the shade Moonstone. I love this one. It's like a light cream with an undertone of some peach. It's really pretty. Although I don't like how there's just so much fallout. But go ahead and just apply this on top of the Candlelit Glow from Too Faced. And it just gives that extra shine. So pretty. Okay, Now everything, I'm gonna go with my kabuki brush and just blend everything. I don't think I caught that on camera, but I just added the NYX roll-on shimmer in the shade Nude underneath my lower lash line just for extra glitter. My makeup is complete. I am going to finish everything off with the Smashbox Prime Water, and I'm just gonna spray maybe 2-3 sprays, let it set for 30 seconds, and we should be done. Let it set. My boyfriend, he was like, why do you need this? It's just like water. I can just go put water in a bottle for you can just spray. And I said it's not. Okay, this is silicone free and alcohol free, oil free. Love this, great for my skin. I just did 3 sprays, letting it set. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. We can keep in touch via Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. I will link my username down below. And until next time, I'll see you guys again. Bye!